next. Flex, the livest one in the section. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You would run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I'm an 88 pack nigga, woof. I mean, day walker, drink blood, fangs out, full moon, motherfucker, change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood, tryna stack a little cheddar for the money.
Yeah. Stormy, hold me down. I messed up something here. I'm supposed to be live on Rumble and on my boxing channel, but for some reason something messed up. Just hold me down. I'll be right back, y'all. I'll be right back. Salute to everybody.
Good evening, everyone. Salute to the chat, and hope everybody's had a wonderful weekend. I'm pulling long hours, you guys. I had to work again today, and so that's why I didn't do the answering the bell this morning, but we're gonna catch up on some things by talking some good boxing this evening. We're coming out of another weekend of boxing where we had two cards, one from Florida and one from the UK, all broadcast on DAZN, and appears to have been overseen by Queensberry and Matchroom. The Joshua Buatsi card facing Zach Parker headlined on DAZN earlier in the day, and then later in the evening we had Lanier Perro taking on Jordan Thompson, heavyweights from Florida. Quite entertaining all the way around, but not necessarily must-see TV. And we'll talk about that here tonight. I want to see who we got out there as we get going. You got me out there with the 3 channels. Eric Jordan in the building. What's good with you? Ratchet since 91. What's happening with you, brother? Mr. Shelton says, your other channel hasn't gone live. Okay, he's working on that right now. Dirt Gang Boss is in the building saying salute Drew, Stormy B-Man, and the chat. Yes, sir. He says hit that like button, share, and sub. That's right. Who else we got in the building? Y'all must have forgot. Says Sensei, much love. Right back at you, bro. Right back at you. You know, being able to broadcast on multiple channels is important because censorship is a tremendous part of what's going on with us, with what we do on the airwaves here. And we're starting to see it. We're starting to see the censorship, and it's really, what's going on here? Hold on. I'm not hearing my feedback. Can you guys hear me? Put a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. I can't hear myself on Drew Titan LLC. I hear myself on the Painful Excellence.
Man, I goofed my damn thing up, but let's see what happens. Hold on a minute.
Well, I'm hearing myself on my playback on Painful Excellence, but on Drew Titan LLC, I'm not hearing, and it's not live.
All right, cool. I just started a new stream. On my boxing channel. I just started a whole new damn stream. So I need everyone to go back to that. I don't know what I did, family. I don't know what I did, but I'm live there now. So y'all can go ahead over there now.
No, what I want you to know is this. See, you've been a little bit, under it and everything, but I've been wanting to talk to you about this thing with Rumble. the connection is not always smooth. Once you do it, it should be fine. But it's just like when I did my first post-fight show yesterday afternoon. It was dual streaming until the end of my intro. So for a minute and 26 seconds, it was dual streaming on Rumble, and then after that, it ended. Now, my thought process was it ended because I had hit a transition. You know, when you transition from one screen to another, you know, I did the intro and then I was transitioning into my studio. I think that might have been what did it, but I'm going to have to run some tests to see. But I can go live from Rumble only. It'll be fine. I could go live from YouTube only. It'll be fine with my OBS. But when I'm trying to dual stream them, even though I followed all the steps that this guy who helps you with videos and stuff on how to do these things and make the connections, I did everything to the letter of what he said. But when I go live with YouTube as the primary, there's the issue on the Rumble side. So I've seen it.
Yeah. So I don't know what was going on. It was easier when I did it at first, but I am now, I can only stream 3 at a time, not 4. So whoever's on Bad Cave, salute to you. Yeah, this Rumble thing is still a learning curve. We're still working out the kinks there. But salute to y'all. I see y'all in the chat. I was just trying to figure all of this stuff out. Man, salute to y'all. I appreciate that. Let me get the what the fuck is this? All right.
I want to say salute to Eric Jordan with the Cash App donation. Appreciate that. He says, supporting Sensei, your knowledge and wisdom is appreciated. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. I appreciate that. I'm live on Bad Cave. Y'all go ahead over there. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Bad Cave Entertainment. You know, this is, you know, we're building it as we fly, ladies and gentlemen. So, you know, just I appreciate y'all time and everything else. I really do. You know, we're building it as we fly. So I'm over here on Bad Cave right now, making sure everything's on the up and up. I don't know what happened with this, but this is strange. This is strange. It's very, very strange.
No, what it is like communication link. There's something up with that.
Oh.
You know, like we're supposed to be able to share. Remember me telling you that I had linked the Rumble to the StreamYard?
Yeah.
But when I went back into the StreamYard's place where you could see where you want to broadcast to, it wasn't there. The Rumble wasn't there.
Yeah.
Even though I put it in there manually, it wasn't there. So there's something happening.
Yeah, I gotta figure all of this out.
I don't know if that means that you gotta verify the email again. Remember, because we figured that
whatever
out.
it is, they shouldn't be, you know, we shouldn't have to do all of that stuff over. It should be saved in there, man. But we're gonna figure it out.
Right.
But in the meantime, y'all come on in, smash the like button. I'm not feeling my best today, but we're gonna get through this show because I want to talk about where the big boys at. You know, forgive me if I skipped the roll call. I just had some.
I was doing the roll call while you were.
I appreciate that.
I was doing the roll call. So.
Yeah. Oh boy, yeah. So it's cool. So I was you know, looking for some boxing news or whatever. So this kid, Moses Atuma, I want to talk about him for a second. I don't have anything bad to say about Moses Atuma. And when I say bad, you know, a lot of this is slang. What I'm saying is I need to see more because I don't know much other than there's a fan base brewing, which is fine. I always say that the UK has some great fans as far as boxing. I wish that American fans were more like UK fans as it pertains to support. And salute to Eric Jordan. And that Cash absolutely says, give power to the Ninja Sword, LDBC or nothing, man. I got you right now, good brother. I can at least do that. Salute.
Give power to my Ninja Sword!
Salute, brother. They speak very highly of this young man. And he's a big lad. He has power in both hands. He looks like a juiced up Steph Curry, team light skin. So I get it. But you have to be very careful in reference to what they say and as far as marketing these fellas is concerned. Okay. And off the heels of Anthony Joshua, he's gotten his head knocked off a couple of times. But at least we know what we got with Anthony Joshua. We don't know what we got with this kid. And I'm just wondering, are they going to give us the AJ treatment? When it comes time for him to get down against a contemporary, what are they going to do? Because I want you AJ fans who've gone into hiding, I need y'all to understand the reason why that happened was that AJ was never allowed to progress as a fighter. They focused more on his good looks and marketing, and it hurt him in the long run. Okay? Please don't think that guys like Deontay Wilder, whom I'll talk about later, and guys like Alexander Usyk and guys like Andy Ruiz, there's a few other guys that could have beaten the AJ and more than likely have given him a good scrap at least. He was kept away from those situations. They belted him up and they sold him as some sort of boxing rock star. You know, we was told that he sold out Wembley in seconds. Nobody's done that since Michael Jackson. And just as a bit of information, I put out a troll video back in 2019 or 2020. I think it was a little after the pandemic. When no, I'm gonna tell you when it was. It was after the pandemic, and we were coming out of the the bubble, and it was said that Hendog, you remember that? Yeah, it was said that Wembley's now open, and AJ sold out in seconds. And I said, let me see how ridiculous these fan bases are. This fan base is. So I got on my platform and I said things like I read the article and I read the article and I made it sound like I didn't understand what simple words were, like queue. Like you put things in the queue. He sold out in seconds, and I said, well, where's the video of the people, you know, running down to Wembley and buying tickets? It was a big old troll video, and I got a lot of views. And people were in that comment section, oh my God, you're a hack. You don't even know what these things are. And I'm like, mm-hmm. And that video was worth about $300 to me at the time, because people ran there because they thought I was being an idiot. But I did that on purpose. Number one, it was a money grab. Number two, it was a testament to the buffoonery. All they did was sell us this boy. That's all they did. They sold us this dream. That's all it was. It was a dream. And I said, eventually someone's going to kick his ass, and where it's not going to make sense to you, it's going to make all the sense in the world to us. And if he loses to anybody but Deontay Wilder, I'm going to be right here to say I told you so. And that day came and went. And the deal is this here, man. I'm looking at Moses Satuma. He's not as chiseled as Anthony Joshua or nothing like that. you know, but they chose, I see the machine choosing to get behind him. Now, I don't know how good of a fighter he is. I know he's beating guys he's supposed to beat. I haven't seen him in a 50-50 fight just yet. I haven't seen it just yet. Right? Haven't seen it. Time will tell. Time will tell. I'm hoping he's not a marketing scheme, because at the same time, I'm watching Fabio Wardley get it done. And he had his biggest test the other week, and he passed with flying colors. He passed with flying colors. So I'm watching the work. You gotta understand, I'm not a homo. I'm not watching your body, your hair, your tattoos, the greaser on your legs. I'm not watching that. I'm watching your work. I'm watching what you're doing in the ring. I'm watching what you're trying to do. Say what you want to do, and then just say, hey, man, I'm going to really attempt to do that. That's what I'm watching. And I haven't seen that, but they're pretty high on this kid. And I'm saying it's kind of early, but I want to see more. Now, with that being said, enter Ricardo Torres. Yeah, Richie. Now, a lot of y'all might not know this kid. I think he's our last Olympic heavyweight. I've watched him. I've critiqued what I saw in the ring. I remember saying he's a little jumpy, a little nervous, but he's eager to get it done. Now, I already know what y'all gonna say, you know, off the eye test, he doesn't look as crispy and as functional as a Moses Atuma. Well, Deontay didn't look as crispy either. And look at how far he went. The system had to come in and stop him and do all of this fuck shit that they do. This is the bullshit I'm talking about. So before anybody says that Ricardo Torres will get eaten alive by Moses Atuma, you know what I'm going to say? Great. Let's see it. Because Rich called out Moses Atuma. He says, I want the work. Now, in this day and age of these clowns trying to talk like managers, I'm letting you know right now, the first motherfucker that tells me that this fight needs to marinate, I'm going to block you. Look at what talking and thinking like management does. Look what it's done. This fight don't need to marinate. This fight needs to happen in January. Fucking ridiculous. Felix Nunez in that super chat. Salute. He says UK already dumped Frazier Clark. They said he was it. Really? Really? God damn. Now look. I don't know what they plan on doing with Torres, but I bet they're not going to coddle him. I bet they're not going to coddle him at all. But if he's calling for the smoke, get him the smoke. Yo, Frank Warren, did you see the stable of heavyweights he had? Did you see that? And did y'all see the play that Frank Warren has in reference to Miller? Did you see that? Hold on, I'm getting a call. Wait 1 second. Hold on. When he said, oh, Torres, yeah, he has a fight in 2 weeks, but I appreciate him calling out Moses Atuma. I want that fight to happen next. But did y'all see what was on that stage? Did y'all see what was on that goddamn stage? He has all the heavyweights over there at Queensberry. We have an American heavyweight champion in Torres.
Plus, there were several in attendance that he didn't have on the stage.
Exactly. But you know what they did do? You know what they did do, Stormy? Now, it was that last event and the event last night. We saw Jarrell Miller twice messing around with those Brits. That's gonna be the American market. He's gonna be the punching bag with the American flag on it. And he don't care. He's trying to get money, man. Now, Ricardo Torres, he might not be as polished as the next man, but you know what he has? Heart. I see it. Now, it's boxing. I could be wrong. But what's the matter with giving this kid an opportunity and supporting this kid? You feel me? But, yeah, I'll get back to it. Stormy, your thoughts on that?
Well, what I like is the fact that Richard Torres is starting to feel a little bit disrespected.
Yes.
Yes. That's one hell of a motivating tool when someone is disrespecting you, leaving you out. This is the thing. Torres is a former Olympian.
Yep.
So that means he has somewhat of pedigree. This other guy, cheeky chap, who you got up here next to him, doesn't have that. In fact, what he has is word of mouth from the gym. And if you know, like I know, word of mouth by the gym from the UK don't mean a damn thing.
Right.
Because case in point, I'm only 23.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
They were telling anyone who would listen, oh, that's going to be the next one up. Mm-hmm. In fact, he turned out to be the next one who went down. So, you can't believe in this foolishness that they try to pass on. Daniel Dubois knocked AJ out about 7 years ago in the gym. And they didn't talk about it much, but we heard through the grapevine what was happening and why they kept avoiding the real live competition. Because I think at that time, Daniel Dubois was like maybe 7-0 or 8-0 in his heavyweight career, banging AJ around, and take that any kind of way you want, by the way, banging him around. And now we see what he did to him in September of 2024. And AJ hasn't come back for a rematch or take another fight or anything. He's about as done as that last little piece of rib on Uncle Jim's barbecue grill, the piece that be stuck in the back on the grill, and the flame got to it a little too much, and he asking everybody, who want this piece?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the reality, man. Now, as I had talked to you in a personal conversation, I said that the UK is hell bent on finding the next star. They're not bent on finding the next best fighter. They're not. Two different things. And the fact that this guy, who had been fighting frequently, now all of a sudden can't find a fight. You know why? Because first they were trying to be in pursuit of breaking Mike Tyson's record with him getting a title shot, which wasn't going to happen because you had an undisputed champion, and he's really a relative nobody, and a prospect.
Right.
So when the birth date passed, that he couldn't align with that, then they put him in against trial horse for 800 days. I've been the number one contender, Dillian White. Huh? And Dillian White gave up the top of his little shrunken head to this guy and let him knock him out in one round, which was really I mean, it didn't have to go down like that, but it did.
Mm-hmm.
But now they're at a precipice where he has to fight somebody now. And they pumping the brakes so hard, they look like the Flintstones. You know, the Flintstones, when they used to stop their cars, they stumped
Uh-huh.
the hole in the floor. That's why everybody's feet look like real bad. So this guy, you know, they don't know what to do, man, because if you put him in against another one of them real soft touches, they're gonna be like, hey, what y'all doing? This is like
Uh-huh.
better than that. You've been selling me that he's the next best thing. And if they put him in against another guy who is dangerous and he loses because he's unproven, then that ship sinks.
That's right.
I love it because they've done this to themselves. They had thrown around names like Kubrat Pulev, the living caveman of 2000s, and then these other cats that they put out there. It's like, dude, nobody wants to see that. Nobody wants to see that. Put him in with a live body. So Mr. Torres has said, hey, what about me? Because Torres say, I'm ready. Now we saw him beat up Guido Vianello in his last fight, and Vianello just came back and won a fight himself.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. This brother right here. Hold on a minute. I'm sorry. This brother's a fighter. The Mazian Van Houder. I just pulled you up on BoxRec. He's in Florida, but he's from Albany. He's 9-0 with 6 knockouts. And he's fighting Jose Mario Tamiz. When is that fight? On Christmas. Okay, young man, would you like to come up? I mean, that's cool. Would you like to come up? Let me know if you want to come up. Let me know if you want to come up and share your thoughts. And, you know, promote yourself. Promote yourself. I could drop a link. You could come up and let us know who you are. And, yeah. He's fighting in the heavyweight division. 9 bouts up, no loss, no draws, 6 knockouts. You know, American heavyweights. Mazi. Yeah, let me know, good brother. Let me know, good brother. I just went to your page. You know, I get trolled a lot, but I said, let me check this brother out, okay? So I'm on his page right now. Yeah, he's immersed into the sport. He's building his brand. Okay. Let me know. Let me know what you want to do. Oh man, I saw you before. Stormy, he fought. It was on a he was on the zone, Stormy. So I'm looking at the name like, where I know this brother from? He was on the zone. He was on the zone.
What's his name?
His name, matter of fact, let me get his page up. Let me get the brother page up. I'm gonna put up his page right now. I know you've seen him before. Because I'm looking at the name. I'm like, wait a minute. Let me share this screen. D, let me know if you want to come up. I'll let you up here, for real. You know? Here he is. This brother. He's 6'1.5". He lives in Florida. He's from Albany. Yeah.
What's his name, bro?
Oh, his name is Demazian Van Houter. Demazian Van Houter. He's on BoxRec. This is I'm gonna put up the correct spelling of his name so y'all can all see it.
I found it.
You found it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's him. That's the correct spelling of his name. Yes, sir. If you're still in the chat, let me know if you wanna come up and chop it up with us. War Report, salute. Jay Bernard, Boxing Talk, Thomas, Coach, Quan, what up, what up, what up? And that's his YouTube right there. You know, we all about the support, man. We all about the support. But I remember seeing him on, that's why I saw him for. I said, man, why I know this name?
Yeah, his last card back in August, that was a headliner with Yo Elvis Gomez that just fought last night.
Yeah.
Against old boy Ingram. Mm-hmm. And he was on that card. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this fella. I remember this young fella. If you're still in the chat, fella, let me know. You know what I'm saying? If you want to come up and promote your brand, let us know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? This is what we hear. This is what we do. I appreciate you with the super chat. I appreciate you showing up. Go to show you, family, you never know who's watching us. When we say people watch, people watch. And he was on Pep Talk. He wasn't even on Drew Titan LLC. Well, I had problems uploading my damn live a second ago, but man, unbelievable with this. But salute, man. Let me know if you want to come up here. You know, we're going to keep cooking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't know what happened right here. I don't know what happened right here. They're doing it again. I can't figure out the Rumble thing. I just did it one day and I was fine. And then, you want to come up, good brother? All right.
Well, you can't figure that out while you're doing live.
Yeah,
you got to do tests runs and stuff like that, which is why, like I said, you can either do that there or you could, do this here, but
right.
You can't do it while you're live. It's gonna mess everything up.
Oh, brother, you at work? Can you Oh shit! He said he won't go on break until 3 a.m. Damn.
Yeah, I know about that life. It had a hold of me today, so I know what that's all about.
Not trying to get too deep into your business, but shit, I don't know what you do for a living or nothing like that.
He just worked them hours like Stephen L. and Anthony Tricknoty, man.
Yeah,
some of us brothers,
crazy hours.
We work so that everybody else can enjoy the life that they enjoy. That's what people don't appreciate what we do, man.
Yeah, man.
Sometimes I be getting all angst and agitated over this stuff, man, because people don't know what we put in there, man. Sacrifice.
Yeah, a whole lot, man.
We do.
You still you still want me to I don't know what you do for a living. You still want me to drop the link and you can get on through your phone. But if it's noisy or I don't want to get you in trouble with your supervisor, nothing like that.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to get the dude in trouble.
Yeah, I ain't gonna get you in trouble.
Man. He ain't got no belts yet.
You want to get to this place in boxing where you're doing this full time. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We want to get you. I want to be here when you get your first 6-figure payday, so you can be like, oh, okay, all right. I can hang the job
out here. Hey, let me hold something because they let me go. It's like you don't want to do that. Yeah. We gotta stay solid, but make sure you keep us dialed in so you be listening, man.
Yeah, keep dialed in, brother. Keep dialed in. Let me wrench him up. Let me give him a wrench. Let me give him a wrench so I know it's him next time. Damn, how many fighters on my platform got wrenches? That's Elijah Pierce. It's Nonito Donaire. Now it's D Maserati. And y'all know Shocky Foster's in the Strong House, right? Y'all might not remember that. He's wrenched up here. Salute to Shocky Foster.
I put that picture of me and Nonito up today, and there's all these people, you know, clicking on
it. Yeah, we're connected. So yeah, Maserati, let me know. You know, if you want to come up here, you know, we'll make we'll get you up here so you can just spill it and let us know what you want to do. You know what I mean? We'll dedicate a whole show to you if necessary. You know what I mean? So you wrenched up now. You're on my second channel, by the way. You're on my second channel. I got 3. Let me give you the my main channel, my boxing channel. You're on my one of my backup channels. But let me put my boxing channel in the chat so you could hop over there. 88, what up, good brother? That is this right here. If you can see it, that is Drew Titan LLC. That's my boxing channel. You're on my backup channel. So that's all good. So you can click on that and go subscribe or whatever. I'm gonna go subscribe. I'm gonna follow you right now. You know, this is his channel, Maserati TV. You know what I'm saying? He got, I think this fight he had 2 months ago. I don't want to play DAZN's work because they're real anal about their stuff. But yeah, man. Yeah, man. We need American heavyweights, man. We need American heavyweights. So he's putting in work. We need American heavyweights. Let's see what he got here. Okay. Now I'm telling you, kid, they're gonna make fun of you because you look like you're 10 years old. I know you're a grown man, but you know you look like a baby. My nephew is how old my nephew? 18. But he got facial hair and everything. I mean, you look like a kid. But I'm looking at that right hand. I'm looking at that right hand. Defense, defense, defense. Okay, okay. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to him. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to the brother. I'm gonna put his link in the chat so y'all can go subscribe to the Mazian Van Houter, aka Maserati TV. Oh, Amazon. Oh yeah, I heard about that life. And if you're in the truck, you need to keep your eyes on the road. You can't be on here goofing around with us. So y'all make sure y'all follow this young brother. You know, who knows? Turn around next 3 years, we watching him on DAZN, you know, fighting Torres for a title. Because between him and Torres, they done cleaned out everything at Queensberry's stable. You know what I mean? So this is what we doing, man. Like Stormy was saying, Jared Anderson, you know, I guess we had hopes for him. He had all the tools. How big is Jared? Like 6'4", 6'5"? You know, but I ain't even gonna lie to you. I told you, Stormy, about the when me and Focus Boy was in Vegas, and he was walking in the MGM, and he was eating some French fries. Yeah, Maserati, hit my line. My email is scrolling at the bottom. 1000slaps@gmail.com. Just hit me on that. 1000slaps@gmail.com. It's a very easy email. 1000slaps@gmail.com. 1000slaps@gmail.com. Hit my line and we'll set something up. Man. Now it's all good. 1000slaps@gmail.com. Send me an email. We'll set something up and get you on the show. You know what I mean? Appreciate you. Real talk. Yeah, so remember Stormy, I told you, me and Focus Ball, we was in the MGM and we seen him walking. And remember when I told you he had this bugged out look on his face? And I'm like,
yeah, that's his normal face.
yeah, it's his normal face. I didn't know that at first. I'm saying, I'm looking at him like, and Focus Ball was like, oh yeah, we should go talk. And I looked at him, I like grabbed him like, nah, something wrong with that nigga. He had this bugged out look on his face. Like he looked like bugged out, but I thought he was like joking, but I was like, he's by himself. Who the fuck is he entertaining? But I left it alone. And then sometime later, we see the Roy Jones interview, and that's when I understood that there's something not right with him mentally. You know what I mean? You ain't shit, Stormy.
I'm 23. Too bad.
God damn it.
I'm 23. Too bad.
Let's play it again.
I'm 23. Too bad.
Oh. Oh my God.
Yep.
Oh my God. Wait, one more time, bro.
I'm 23. Too bad.
You know what was crazy about that? I don't even think Roy knew that he would be involved in a therapy session. I didn't think he knew that.
Yeah, because Roy needs therapy his damn self.
Right, you know.
Yeah. It may sound like I'm cracking a joke, but I'm serious. You know, it's really funny, man. We have these things that are floating around us, and like I could say stuff and people laugh and whatnot. I got a way of being humorous with it, but a lot of shit I'm saying is true, man. It's factual. And the funny part about it is, like you said one time, talking about comedians, the one thing that makes them successful, because there's always an element of truth or relativity, you know, makes the jokes work and makes things, you know, what they are.
Yeah.
That dude was definitely crying out for help with Roy Jones.
He was. Seriously, he was. I'm telling y'all, that was before the Bacoli fight, y'all. When I saw that interview, I said, oh boy, when he lose, he gonna lose bad. And then Bacoli happened. And I said, what the I knew it was coming.
And I had said it was gonna happen. Remember, the way that I had said, man, Bacoli is getting ready to smash this guy like somebody putting that final draw on their cigarette and they throw it on the ground and they mash it with their foot.
But that's, you know what, y'all? I'm gonna tell you something. You know when I knew he needed some proper guidance and some more cooking? I knew when he took the Charles Martin fight on short notice, and he couldn't do anything with him in the championship rounds. In fact, Charles Martin started turning up on his ass, and I still think he took the gas off the pedal, man. Because late in the fight, he started punching him back and had him on the back foot, and that young man looked bad. And I said, man, if Charles had a full camp, that would have been an upset. I knew then that this boy needed some guidance. He has all the physical attributes. But guys like that are head cases now. Let me ask y'all a question. You don't think guys like him and Tank, Teofimo, Ryan Garcia, all of these guys got mental problems? And what do you think triggers the mental problems? You might never know. When you punch them in the face.
Pressure.
Yeah. It's like, oh shit, this guy's hitting me back. I had everybody and my mama telling me that I'm a god, and I'm hurting this ring right now. My lip is cut, my eye swollen, I was a favorite. This guy's really fighting me. The boxing ring is not the place for you to have any kind of mental breakdown, man. And he almost came apart in that goddamn Charles Martin fight. And I said, uh-oh, I know I'm not the only person that saw that. I said, you know what? He better get it together. And then Martin McCauley happened. And that was bad. And shout out to you motherfuckers that just stopped saying that term, get it back in blood. I don't see him screaming Martin McCauley's name. Martin McCauley, no, he didn't lose his last fight. But no, wait. He did lose his last fight. F.A. Jogba beat him, if I remember, right? F.A. won that, did he?
They called it a draw.
It was a draw? Okay.
But
I don't see Gary talking about let's get that back. These guys be weak, man. And I'm not firing shots at Jared. I'm just talking about what I saw. You need to have heart. You need to have more than height and weight and abs and you could dunk a basketball with your toes and a 20-inch vertical. You need more than that. Because a guy like Richard Torres, that's not the most polished guy in the world, looks a little jittery and jumpy, but he'll be all over you like a cheap suit. And you don't need talent. I keep telling y'all. Y'all might not like the fight choreography in the Rocky movies, but in every Rocky movie, he was telling a damn story. On paper, Rocky was supposed to get smoked by Apollo. But they never factor in the intangibles. Made it a great fight. So let me bring this back to Atuma and Ricardo. Ricardo called for the smoke. And like Stormy said, he feels disrespected. Now, I'm going to tell you something else. Frank Warren been around this business longer than a lot of us been born. I'm being serious. He knows this. The thing is, Atuma has a country behind him. We never say that about fucking American fighters, right? Atuma has a whole country behind him. He sells seats. What does Ricardo Torres bring to the table? Nothing. We could put Atuma in Wembley. 50,000 fans easy. You know what that means? You know what the translation for that is? Ricardo may be all wrong for Torres. I mean for Atuma. And they don't want to fuck up their bag. They did that with AJ. And when AJ started losing, then you start scratching your head, say, man, shit, maybe Deontay would have beat him. See what I mean? They got Big Baby running around there. He's going to be a punching bag. He's going to be a paid punching bag, but he's going to be a punching bag. He had his time. He blew it. The UK has the next wave of new guys. All the guys we was watching about 5 years ago, they're fading out now. This is the next wave. Don't let this be the next AJ and Deontay. Now I'm gonna say don't do it. Y'all gonna do what y'all want to do. Don't do it. Y'all remember when King Kong Ortiz was Anthony Joshua's responsibility? That was right in y'all face. Y'all even pay attention, did y'all? Don't do it. Do not do it. You let them play politics and bullshit if you want to. It's not good. It's never good. I want to see this fight in January or early part of 2026. Granted, he gets past shit. Shame on me. Who is he even fighting next?
Who?
Richie Torres.
Oh, his fight. I think he got that December matchup.
He's fighting in 2 weeks. And that's my bad. I'm bigging him up. And I didn't even know he was fighting in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, he's gonna be on ESPN on Tubi.
Rodnell, salute. Thomas Selleck
is gonna be on there. Yeah.
Okay. So he should get that win.
So
And I want him
it's the Latino night on there.
Latino night. Latino
November
Heat.
15th, Saturday, November 15th.
So I like to see him, closed mouth don't get fed. So get on there, get the win, right? And say some names. Get into the boxing game to coddle these people, man. Stop this, man. Canelo, King of Boxing, says Richard owned Jared Anderson in the amateurs. I wouldn't know. That's an interesting name, though.
Could it be Canelo, King of Clenbuterol?
I don't know. It could be. Could be. Canelo. They have enough fighters at Queensberry. They could have their own tournament over there. How many heavyweights they got over there that was on that stage? 1, 2, 3. Oh, I want to point something out to y'all. Did y'all notice that all the black fighters was on the right-hand side of that stage? And there was only one fighter, if I remember correctly, I could be wrong. But the only fighter on the left was, guess who? Agitated Cabbage. Can you believe that? Agitated Cabbage was on the left with his German ass. And he's a killer. So Anthony Erickson says Mario versus Ryan is bigger than Devin versus Norman. They're on the undercard. Okay. What is your point? Do you want to talk about penis size next? You homosexual? Anthony Erickson. Ryan Garcia is a racist. Now, let me highlight this for y'all. And I want to point something out. You see this? That's not even a Latino name. But look at what he's saying. And he's bigging up a cheating racist that wants to kill George Floyd, will resurrect him and kill him again and join the Ku Klux Klan. Now, the reason why I have this highlighted is for you niggas to see. Okay? All right? I want you niggas to look at this.
We don't want to take any solace in an idiot that just created his channel 2 weeks ago.
Exactly. Okay, so
in other words,
they make time to follow me, and I'm trying to big up Ricardo Torres and Moses Tatuma and make the fights. He comes in there swinging from Devin and Norman Jr.'s nuts. Both of those black fighters could beat those guys, by the way. I mean, Rolly Romero smoked Ryan Garcia. No pets. So we already know what time it is. What y'all do? Y'all want to come in here and talk about handshakes and stare downs and shit? I'm not amused. Y'all wait and see what I have to talk about tomorrow, but I'm not amused. I'm not amused by none of that shit. I have to bring y'all back. But we'll talk about that tomorrow. But I need you niggas to see this. Team Haney, Team Norman, look. See? See? There you go. Right there. So y'all go ahead and block this fool. Y'all go ahead. Freedom's March, salute. See? See? You see that? You see why I'm not getting in the middle of none of that crap? Nope. Not doing it. Not doing it. Anyway, back to the heavyweights. We haven't seen heavyweights like clean, like a heavyweights clash. Fooling the gang.
Some of them guys are readily available upon appearance.
Yep. Mm.
And this is the one that I took the music out. That's why you don't hear it.
Yeah.
I took the music out.
Yeah, shout out to you knuckle draggers. You see, Derek Gaines, salute. This is why I don't engage. I don't engage. You know what's insane? I think I know who that nigga is too. Anyway.
Yeah.
I think I know who that nigga is. I think I know who that nigga is. Hey, boo boo. Anyway, a lot of y'all weren't even born, or y'all didn't watch boxing back then. But the last time I saw a heavyweight explosion like this is back when Don King was in the mix. Okay, I already see what I got to do here. See, you know, why you got to do stupid shit? Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. See? There you go. Unless you subscribe to me for 21 days or longer, then you can speak. Now subscribers mode only is on. So I apologize to all my new subs who you know, YouTube gonna take those away anyway. You know, and by the way, Stormy, this is what happens when times, you know how we say, hey, you know, I get 5 subs, and then the subs will disappear. It's the same asshole with about 4 or 5 accounts. They sub so they can talk, right?
Yeah.
And then when you kick their ass, they unsub. There's that going on. So yeah. So that's what that is. So now subscribers mode only is on. And let me go over here to good old pep talk. Do the same shit. But not since Don King have we seen a heavyweight explosion as such. Y'all were kids. Y'all don't know nothing about that. But I'm having a ball with this. But I want you American fight fans to understand something. This is your fault. Because we had a really great heavyweight in Deontay Wilder, who was on the cusp of doing something great. And you were tricked into thinking that it was about seat sales and abs. And they fooled you, knuckle draggers. They fooled all of you. So enjoy it. Hold on. Let's goof around with this one. On Pep Talk, if you ain't been subscribed to me for 7 weeks, you can't talk. See how that works? Now, I'm going over to Bear Cave. And what am I going to do here? Subscribers mode only. If you ain't been subbed to me over here for 5 weeks, you can't talk. Now, yes, sir. So now, Am Collector, salute. So yeah, a lot of y'all weren't around when Don King and Bob Arum were going head to head. Interesting. Anything y'all know about Don King? Everything is negative. Oh, he killed someone and got away with it. Jaquila, salute, Queen. Don King steals money. Y'all don't know that. Y'all know the negative. You know what you do know about Top Rank and Bob Arum? There's a no black fighter rule over there. The late great Cameron Duncan confirmed it. I always play the audio for you. No black fighter rule. The FBI and they invaded his place of business. When he went to court, he had to admit that he paid off referees and fixed fights. Well, wait, was it the referee thing? That I'm not sure about, but the fixing of the fights may have been the referees. I know it was judges. And his last stunt was doing business with Daniel Kinahan. You know Daniel Kinahan with WBC? Mauricio Sillyman said, mind your business. I'm judging him based off of what he does for boxing moving forward. Literally a week later, America puts a $5 million bounty on his head, and he's still at large, by the way. And he says, oops, I made the boo-boo. Yeah, you did. Those guys. Meanwhile, we had a whole heavyweight champion here that wasn't as polished in the ring, and he was undersized as far as weight. He never outweighed any of his opponents, but he was taller than a lot of them. And the guys that was his height, he was knocking them sideways. Our good brother Deontay Wilder, friend to the Strong House, right? And I could never figure out, why can't America rally behind this guy? I get it. He's too dark for you. I get it. It's that below the Mason-Dixon line Southern accent. He don't speak good enough English. He's too tall. He's too dark. He ain't got no legs. But he was knocking the shit out of everybody, wasn't he?
Yep.
And then he got in the ring with Tyson Fury. They cheated that man 3 fucking times. 3. And we were here for all of it. We were here for all of it. We pointed things out. Y'all didn't want to hear it. We was fighting harder with the knuckle draggers on our own soil than the clowns from across the pond. See, across the pond, I could deal with that. There's niggas over there that think that racism don't exist. What, just because you speak the king's language? That's cool. You get your nigga wake-up call. It's okay. It's all right. But I was a little annoyed when I had the knuckle draggers over here backing Fury. I'm like, what is wrong with y'all? Where's your sense of pride for your country? We're not the greatest, but they got pride over there. You know, you look at black people strange over here. They look at them strange over here for waving the American flag. You don't look at them just as strange over there, if not more, for waving that Union Jack. It's like, hold on, man. That's where the white man set it off over there. What? So why can't you be proud? I ain't gonna give y'all a history lesson, but I didn't understand it. Where's the American Tyson Fury fans at right now? I'd say make yourself known, but you're blocked. You can't speak. Fuck it. This is ridiculous. So maybe y'all will rally behind Ricardo Torres. Maybe he got some things going on for himself. He's Latino, right? He's a heavyweight, right? I guess he's a little more polished than Deontay, right? right? I'm asking. I don't know. He got that good hair, right? He got that 1980s police officer mustache. You know what I'm saying? Y'all decide. I'm supporting him because he's American. He's an Olympian. And he has a lot of heart. I see it in him. Now, how he acts when he's like hurt, I don't know. I know when Deontay was hurt by a man that outweighed him by at least 80 pounds, we seen him fight back. I don't know exactly what we got with Torres, but I know those intangibles in reference to him being tough, we might have something. Now, I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. If he goes on an ill win streak and gets a win, where he's the underdog, you already know what's going to happen. Y'all already know that boxing is a racial sport. I don't know what kind of Latino he is. I don't know if he's Dominican, Puerto Rican, Nicaraguan. I don't know. But whatever he is, they're going to come out of the woodworks and they're going to try and claim him. I already know how this works. Y'all did it to Golovkin. You know what I'm saying? If Dimitri Pirog stuck around long enough. Because I told you, I said, yo, I like that dude. He's nice with it. And he had a back injury. But I knew it was coming if he stuck around. Because, you know, you saw it bubbling when he knocked out Danny Jacobs. He was one of those Ukrainian or wherever the fuck he was, who gives a fuck a stand, wherever over there. He fought with soul. It's sort of like when you first saw Vasily Lomachenko. It's like, damn, you know, it's like watching him was like when you first heard MC Search. He's like, is that a black guy? That's a white guy? Holy shit. Oh, nothing about him sound white. Like that. But you know what they do, right? The speed, the angles. We never seen this before. Pernell Whitaker? What are we talking about? Stop. You know, like in 2 decades, I'm going to tell you that Eminem took rap music to a new level. And he's one of the GOATs. No. Eminem will tell you he's not one of the GOATs. But I don't want to get into all of that. You know.
I hate you. I hate you so much, you fucking faggot.
You know, I can't stand a lot of you boxing fanatics. I really can't stand a lot of you. And the reason why I'm going on this tangent right now is because I kind of see and I'm hoping there's something here in Torres, but I know what's going to happen. And when you do certain things, you offset the psyche of some of these fighters. I'm going to tell you something else. Moses Atuma was at that last event, and he was on that stage. Now, I'm going to say this, and I want y'all to go and look at it and take what you want from it. He kind of looked like he didn't want to be there. Stormy, am I lying?
Yep.
There was no eye contact. He wasn't smiling. He was looking around, had his hand in his pocket. They went to Daniel Dubois. He said, would you fight Moses Atuma? Oh, I'd fight whoever. I'm ready. I'm ready. And he was smiling. He was excited to be there. Hell, I got $70 million in the bank. Done got knocked out. Ain't nothing new. I'm just going to come back. I'm ready. I'm ready. I said, okay. They went to Atuma. He's looking around, got his hand in his pocket, looking around at the, oh, shit, there's a 50,000 in here. Whoa. This is a lot they're trying to put on my back.
Yep.
AJ at home sitting there eating a hamburger like, yeah, I've been there. Oh, Moses, I've been there. I know exactly what they're doing to you, Chop. Cheers. Exactly. They may be finna fuck this kid up. Meanwhile, we've been watching a guy that's not as good looking, don't have the best hair genetics, in Fabio Wardley, but he's been in there getting all the smoke, and he's been winning. But he's not as good looking as this lot over here.
Why on the man hair genetics?
Hey man, it happens. I don't even know how old is Fabio Wardley?
30.
30. Okay, he got bad genetics, man. His shit's losing. But you know what? He's knocking motherfuckers sideways. I could dig it. That Hooney fight, man, he was losing. I said, shit, this going to the car. He lost this. And then boom, I said, oh, whoa. That's boxing. And it reminded me, what did Frank Warren said? Oh, I haven't seen anything like this since Deontay Wilder. Oh, the guy that you know got robbed. Now you giving him credit? Because we all know Deontay lose round. Round 1, round 2, round 3, lose. Boom, fight's over. Was he the best polished boxer? Nope. But that guy he fought that outweighed him by at least 20 to 30 pounds, they knew, I got to get out of the way of that hand. And how many people didn't make it? 30? Something like that?
Yep.
Okay. And all of those guys outweighed Deontay. All of them. I was at the Robert Helenius fight. And I'm telling you, I had good seats. I'm telling you, when D hit that man, it sounded like an M80 in the Barclays. And he went to sleep. Robert Helenius went to sleep. And he did it off the back foot, bouncing off the ropes. I could show y'all. Cook for me, Stormy. Let me find this video for these people.
Yeah. Thing about Fabio Wardley, though, is he is a fighter. People like to talk about boxers. Fabio is a fighter, meaning that he always has a chance regardless of who he's in the ring with. Mm-hmm. Fighters fight. You know? Mm-hmm. Fighters fight.
Now, what did I do here?
Hold on a second.
Open Chrome. Okay. All right. I could show y'all better than I could tell y'all. Oops. Shit. My bad. I didn't even mean that. That's my bad. Stormy, come on back. Come on back. Damn. How'd I do that? My bad. I'll wait for Stormy to get back. Hit the wrong damn button. When you on this, when you're doing your own, editing and stuff like that. Sometimes all these buttons look alike, and you just start
what
clicking.
What kind of bullshit is that? I was in mid-sentence, and the nigga kicked me out. No, I just discovered something.
What's that?
Setting up the show for tomorrow. Mm-hmm. There's a notation on here that says, I don't have any upcoming Rumble streams.
Yeah.
And it gives you where you can set it up. And then it says, Rumble will delete your stream if you don't go live within 24 hours after creating it. So you can't do it a few days ahead of time.
Oh, that's weird. So you got to do it
the day of.
Yeah, well, I just did it when I uploaded the damn. Look, I don't know. I'll figure it out. But I can tell y'all, watch this, y'all. This is the special, this is the kind of heavyweight that we had in America. Yo, D, where he gonna fall at?
I think he's gonna fall right in front of this logo.
Right here?
Bomb Squad.
Right there, right there. He gonna fall right here.
Pay attention, y'all.
Fall right here.
Pay attention.
Bruh. Bro, he gonna fall right here. He gonna fall right here.
He gonna fall right there.
Yo, you. So we checking the ring. This is the night before. This is Friday. This was Friday.
Yo. He said he gonna fall right there. He said he gonna fall right there. Yeah, right there. Right there. Right there. Bomb squad, right there. He said he gonna fall right. D said he gonna fall right there. He gonna knock his ass down right there.
Now I'm just, you know.
I said, where you gonna fall?
Win by
He
knockout.
Put him down right here.
Knockout
He's gonna
anyway.
put him down right here. Yeah. He said he gonna put him right there.
Now, bro. Now look, man.
Man, I run to this ring like, remember the Ultimate Warrior?
Yep. Now that's what I was gonna run to the ring, right? The next day. The fuck?
No way.
Move!
Well, that was crazy. That's who we had leading the charge in American heavyweights. And you goddamn knuckle draggers allowed Daniel Kinahan and Mauricio Sillyman and Bob Arum. They're gonna yeah, they're gonna take Tay was there. Yes. And y'all allowed them to take that from us. That's who we had. And D's not done. He's just taking his time. He's chilling. But I want y'all to understand something. That's what we had. And y'all just let that shit happen. Y'all let it happen. I'm wondering if y'all gonna do the same thing to this kid, Ricardo Torres. Y'all gonna do the same thing to him? Let me talk to the black fans for a second. Because if Ricardo starts winning, you know what the Latinos gonna do, right? You know what they're gonna do with him? Whatever he is, because I don't know. But they're gonna put that flag on him as a cape. I'm calling out the black boxing fanatics. Y'all never, ever on any kind of fucking code. That's why y'all make me sick. Now I'm doing this live. Now I promise you, if Ricardo Torres in 2026 gets a key victory, I don't care who it is. It could be Wardley. It could be Atuma. It could be Adewale, whatever that guy's name. It could be one of those niggas. It could be Daniel Dubois. You know what's going to happen? I'm going to tell you what's going to happen. Some wild-ass Latinos will be in my chat talking about, aha, we got one over on you. What, you beat up Adewale? He's a Brit. So what exactly do you mean? This kid's American. What are you talking about? But then you get dumbasses like J. Leon Love and Tim Bradley calling each other coons. Ay, ay, ay. Y'all heard J. Leon Love say, oh man, boxing's not about race. You heard that? How the hell could you guys be so talented that y'all be in a professional setting? You be so talented, but so dumb at the same time. How is that possible? How? Something ain't right with y'all. But I can't save the world. Look, your parents failed you. Your OGs failed you. I see this shit for what it is. I I see this for what it is. I will never forgive the American fans for what they did to my brother Deontay. Y'all do know that, right? I will always have that chip on my shoulder for the American boxing fanatics. I will never forgive y'all for that. I just want to let you know that. The difference with Torres is if he takes that L, if somebody dumps him on his head, I wonder who's going to be there to pick him up. Because if he beats another black fighter, they're going to be here trying to clown me because I'm a black channel and they believe I'm, you know, hey, it's black or anything. It's black or nothing. They're going to forget this live when I talk this man up. They're going to forget that. I want him to get this Moses Atuma work. Either he's going to win or he's not, but he's calling for it now. And like Stormy said, he's feeling disrespected. Good. I need him to feel that way. Stay your ass in the gym. Stay your ass out the clubs. Take a day just to focus on yourself. No social media. Tell your girlfriend be quiet for about 5 hours. I don't know if he has kids. Tell the girlfriend or the wife to watch the kids. Sit down, meditate, get in touch with who you worship, and focus on your craft, God damn it. Focus on getting better. He needs to be watching tape on all of these guys daily. Daily. And how he turns out is how he turns out. And I wish him well. I really do. But the haters are not going to remember this live. How I talked Ricardo up. You're not going to remember this. Just like no one remembers I supported Gennady Golovkin. No one remembers when I supported Canelo Alvarez. No one remembers when I say, hey, man, this kid Loma, he's pretty good. He got to run that back with Orlando Salido, but he's pretty good. No one remembers anything. And you American fans, you guys are a bunch of idiots. Because we had something great. We really did. We really did. Of who getting knocked out? Show the video of who getting knocked out. I saw you put something in the chat before. What was that? Oh, shit. What's that? Oh. Oh, wait. I remember this. I remember this.
What was that?
I'm not playing that, Thomas. I remember that. I remember that. I remember that. I do remember that. He got knocked out in the Olympics. He got knocked out in the Olympics. But you know why I'm not going to play that? You know why I'm not going to play that, Thomas? Because I'm talking him up. If y'all remember, Dillian White knocked out Anthony Joshua in the amateurs. It's on YouTube. Dillian White kicked his ass. And sometime after that, Daniel Dubois knocked him out. And AJ came into to the pros as a god. See that?
Who are you talking about, though? I was trying to.
I got video of when Torres was in the Olympics and he got knocked out by some Ukrainian dude. I remember that. I don't even know if he's Ukrainian. I think he's Egyptian. Jalolov. Yeah, he knocked him out silly. He did. I remember that. I watched it. I was on like when they played the Olympics on like one of those 300 cable channels. I remember that, but I'm not going to do that.
Why do you guys like to make fun of somebody getting knocked out? Knockouts happen in boxing. It becomes horrible when your favorite fighter gets knocked out. But you don't mind when your favorite fighter's knocking other people out. You know, again, fighters who can come back after being stopped, they're showing some kind of resolve. I keep telling you guys, man, y'all be looking at the wrong things. Be looking at the wrong things.
Lennox Lewis took a dirt nap against Oliver McCall.
Sure did.
But Lennox Lewis is one of the GOATs.
And AJ took a dirt nap against Dubois and hasn't come back yet. In fact, I think I saw him on a UK milk carton. Huh?
Yeah, that nigga, he's down there with Harry Potter, wherever the fuck they from.
Then down in the Lego, he's out of there. He's like,
Kissimus my assimus.
he's out of there. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, so Ricardo Torres, he deserves a shot. He didn't think about that KO. Matter of fact, is that guy what's his name?
Now, Thomas, I'm gonna say this to you, bro. You the last one that I think you gotta say that you can't unsee something. Now remember that phrase, huh? Remember that, because it can be used against you, huh? See that?
Let me see what Jololev is doing today. Damn, he ugly. Okay. Bakhdir Jololev. He's 16 up, 14 knockouts, no losses, no draws.
Look, let me bring you a guy up to date.
Mm-hmm.
Ozlambek Madrimov.
Mm-hmm.
Ajit Kabiel beat the crap out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And he come back and beat the crap out of Dave Allen, who they was touting to fight Wilder, weren't they?
Yeah, they sure
Dave Allen to fight Wilder. He couldn't get past Makhmudov. And Makhmudov ain't nothing to write home about. Even Peter Fury, the trainer and uncle of Tyson, said that he thought that Makhmudov had the heart of a pea, huh? But he came back and beat the crap out of Dave Allen. So, go figure.
Look at this nigga face. Ivan Makebasket looking ass. Yo, 6'7", 31 years old, so he's long in the tooth now. I don't know. Listen. He's long in the tooth. He's 31 years old. He's a southpaw. He's 6'7". He's staying in Cali. He's from Uzbekistan. Why aren't we seeing more of him if he's nice like that? All right, the machine has to decide where it wants to go. Now, if he is better than Torres, but Torres has a machine, then we need to pick what's what. I'm backing the American. We got the machine. Why is it okay that the Brits back the machine of Anthony Joshua? And nobody said anything. Okay. They're both pro now, right? Great. One of the biggest crimes, self-inflicted wounds in boxing, was Riddick Bowe throwing his WBC belt in the trash instead of fighting Lennox Lewis. Vacay, what up?
He would have done a lot better to leave the belt outside the trash and get himself in the trash can. That's what he should have did.
That's what he should have did, but he didn't do it. And we never got that fight. And Lewis kicked his ass in the Olympics. So I said, man, I think both fighters are better now. Let's go. And Bo said no. Bo don't know Lewis. See what I mean? That type of shit. It's ridiculous.
He's another one guilty of kidnapping his family and shit.
Yo, these niggas be crazy. And by the way, y'all don't remember that? Riddick Bowe with the kidnapping of the family and all that shit he had? Kidnapping the kids he had tattooed on his back. He was the first person to do that. Right?
And having kitchens built in his bedroom and shit like that.
Weird shit. Then he wants to come back and do some Thai boxing.
No, he wanted to quit boxing and go join the military, but couldn't make it through boot camp and had to have a dishonorable discharge.
You couldn't tell me that they didn't know that there was something wrong with him? Kidnapping. What other fighter you know got messed up with kidnapping? What other fighter do you know?
Brownsville.
Baltimore. Okay. But salute to you niggas.
Hey man, what's that move called when he take the hat off?
Yo, I don't know, but I've seen that before. That he not funny. That
he's breaking it down when he do that. Taking it to the bridge.
That's legitimately called the buck dance. I ain't make that up.
That shit's so hilarious. And it fits that music perfectly, man. That was some damn good editing right there. I mean, damn. And I'm gonna tell you something. That one that you got of them dudes dancing and flipping and stuff, you should put that music to that one too.
Wait a minute. Wait, I got you. Where's that? Oh, this. Shout out to you, Buck Dance and Knuckle Dragon channels.
Nigga!
Oh my God. What's the matter? Y'all don't like this?
No!
I know. Too bad though. I don't care. Wait a minute. You hear that?
Nah, I don't hear nothing, but I think I smell bananas though.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on! Yeah, man, come on!
That dude in the red shorts, man. How did you manage to get him on beat doing?
I don't know, bro. I don't know how it happened, man. Shit just be falling into place.
He was straight up on beat. I was like, man, it's hard.
I don't know.
Wow.
So I guess if Ricardo puts together a win streak and this motherfucker keep winning, oh my. Let me
If
park
his
here.
eyes are like too close together or something.
Yo, listen, man. All right, look, man, look. All right, let's just keep it a bean right here. This nigga ugly. He ugly. He could do nothing else but fight. If he wasn't fighting, if he was like serving tables at a Greek restaurant, I'd be like, hey man, you need to be punching people in the face, man. Cause I'd be mad as hell. Jesus Christ. All right, so not allegedly, because I just watched it. He knocked out Torres in the Olympics. All right, it happens. But you know what? Now there's sex appeal in the rematch on a professional level. I've never seen not one of his professional fights. You know that? Which means he don't have a machine behind him that I know about. But Richie does. So let's back the American fighter. And when they line him up with this guy right here, then we can say, hey, man, he knocked him out in the Emmys. What a great way to get some revenge back.
No. Make him fight Moses Atuma.
You know what? Why not?
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah, make him fight Moses Atuma. That's who he need to be fighting, man. Why give that guy a pass? Huh? Moses' record now is what?
Shit, I don't know. He's undefeated. Ain't he undefeated?
Yeah. He's 13-0 with 11 KOs. So he's just 3 wins behind this dude. Let's match it up.
Yeah. This guy's actually doing better than Moses. So why is it y'all ever notice that the guys that are in the limelight, the person that's on their bumper always got to seem to do more? You remember what Deontay had to do? He had to fight Dillian White, King Kong Ortiz, and like 3 other dudes in order to get a shot at AJ. Meanwhile, at that same time, Deontay was the WBC champion and he was undefeated. So I said, why he got to run this gauntlet while AJ's not doing anything? So yeah, you're right. I want to see Moses Atuma versus Ivan Makes Basket right here.
Mm-hmm.
Ivan Makes Basket.
The Big Uzbek. That's his nickname. The Big Uzbek.
Yeah. Remember this face, because I can't forget it. Yeah, I remember this.
Torres' problem may simply be that he has not learned how to fight the guys that are over 6'4". And that's something that can be worked on. But that requires good teaching from a coach. I don't know who his trainers are, and that's probably the problem right there.
Where's that fucking scene at? Y'all remember Eddie starring Whoopi Goldberg? She was the Knicks head coach. That big, whatever that dude was. Ivan Makes Basket. That's how that dude looked. Let's go, Ricardo. That nigga ugly. What's his name?
The Big Uzbek.
Yeah, the Big Uzbek. Okay. Jalalov. All right, bro. Okay. All right. Okay.
Or put Atuma in against him or Guido. Make his ass fight somebody. Huh?
Yeah. I like that Guido fight. Guido's a dog, man.
Exactly.
Guido's a dog, and he's like 6'6".
Yep. Exactly.
Big
That's
Italian.
why.
Big
Listen,
Italian
man.
kid. He gonna be on him.
Yep.
So but getting back to that stage, and I ain't mention it, but y'all don't look at shit at how I look at it. He didn't look like he even want to be in a building. Moses, he was on that stage. I didn't know whether he was sick or I was like, you know what? He ain't bored with it. All his contemporaries are right there under one roof. All of them are there.
And then there's one more. That big Samoan dude, Terra Moana.
Oh yeah, he fought 2 weeks ago.
Terra Moana, that dude, that big ass.
He's from
dude.
Australia.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy's tough. That guy's tough. This is a new wave of heavyweight.
Real Samoans. He do that dance after his wins.
Yeah.
He get in there and do that tribal dance and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He gives you Joe Joyce vibes, but he's a lot faster.
Yeah.
And he's very strong. He's a big dude. He fought right here in New York, right? That was at the Hulu, right?
Yeah. And you know what? In his last fight, which was probably 3 months after his previous fight, maybe 4. But I'm gonna tell you something I noticed. He cut a lot of body fat from that previous fight to this last fight, meaning he's starting to take his career serious.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, see, they gonna keep talking about this guy right here. I'm telling you, he ain't the one. And don't forget, never, ever, 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 ever forget, Ben Davison is his coach.
Uh-oh.
Yep. Never forget that.
Spaghetti-o.
See, that's something to keep aware of. You know, because Ben like his guys to roll the dice.
AJ's in the house right now looking at AJ can't play no CeeLo no more. He's a street nigga, right? They'll be like, AJ, 456. He'd be like, ah, Ben, you mother. Ben, you cunt.
AJ on one of them yachts, man, with all the boys, man.
Let's hear it for the boys.
Baby oil and Speedos. Them dudes out there probably smell like butt crack out there on the damn yacht. It's like they out in the damn open on the ocean, and you still smell butt crack. Something is seriously wrong.
I smell like doo-doo. And you in a wide ocean. Yeah, you on that AJ yacht, bro. Ew. All right, man. You're Stormy. Let them know how you can find you.
Y'all looking for me? You can find me right here on Rumble. The Stormy B Man is the name. That's Stormy B Man in all caps, but no cap. Yeah.
Salute, man. You on Rumble too? You know what I mean? I just didn't get it up and popping tonight because I don't know what was going on, and I gotta go lay down anyway. I had a long day of doing nothing, but I'm recuperating. I got a lot going on, y'all. But yeah, man. What we got for nerds tomorrow?
Clash of the Titans, 1981.
Oh,
1981, the original.
The original. Now, let me warn y'all kids. Clash of the Titans, 1981, might hurt your eyeballs. And that's okay. But the one that came out when I was a kid, that's still a classic. The remake was pretty good. But we're going to talk about the 1981 Clash of the Titans, man. Salute, man. That's great, man. Y'all already know where to find me. Drew Titan LLC. The Painful Excellence Podcast. Bear Cave Entertainment and Drew Titan LLC on Patreon. And now I'm on Rumble. Y'all make sure y'all go to subscribe to the young man. I'm sorry, Demazian Van Houter. Fuck around, he's gonna emerge. 9 wins, six knockouts, no losses, no draw. Be careful on that Amazon route, young man, because I seen a lot of Karens wild out on y'all. Stay in the gym. Let me know when you're ready. I'll bring you up here and we could talk some boxing, good brother. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelle, the Cash App, the Super Chat. Don't miss me tomorrow morning. It's a lot of things I'm going to address. All right. And all y'all haters, you already know what to do. Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.